Hi, my name is Joseph Clay, and I am a cloud engineer. This is my first time giving a talk at an event like this, and I am super excited to be here, and I hope you are as well. As a cloud engineer, I usually wear a lot of hats, and these hats usually require certain skill sets that I have to either keep up with or maintain. So this usually turns into a problem because there's usually too much information out there. There's documentation, there's publications, there's things like that. Like, how do you sift through all of this information? And that's when AI comes in. I know that there are some ethical issues with AI that people like to have, like, should we use it? Should we not use it? Should we just destroy it and go back to living in caves? But I think we can put aside all of those things for now, especially as a person that just wants to learn how to improve yourself. Let me introduce you to Fabric, which is an open source AI framework that uses different AI models to be able to help you do certain things. And let me tell you about how I use it to enhance my own learning. Step one is to break down large concepts and long-form content into manageable chunks that you can actually digest and learn from. Step two is to use Anki, which is a flashcard program that lets you reinforce the things that you either missed or had trouble learning. And this is my preference. Step three is to actually go out and build something useful. This is a very important step because it is where all the actual learning comes from. And you cannot skip this. So let me take you through a real-world example of how I use this method. I used it to learn serverless concepts, things like Lambda and the talks that happen around that. So usually with serverless, you have two people on different sides of the fence. You have the crowd that likes it for its scalability, and then you also have the crowd that doesn't like it for its costs and cold starts. I use Fabric to basically cut through all of that noise. It really lets me take something that usually would take you weeks to digest and learn, and turns that into a fraction of that time. I then went out and built a bunch of serverless projects using Fabric as a guide. This is, again, something you cannot skip or you will not learn anything. I really like Fabric because it is something where you can change out different AI models, you can work on different workflows, and you can also chain together different commands. So I really think it's a really cool tool to use. I use this to build real-world skills and basically shorten the time it takes for me to go from consuming content to actually building real value that I can use. As technology evolves, we need to evolve with it. I don't think we should shy away from the conversations about AI and how we can use it to enhance our lives. I really think AI should be used as a tool, and this is a perfect moment to actually use it as a learning tool. So I think that is really powerful. I really like tools like Fabric because it really lets you peer into the future. It really lets you see all the possibilities that we could do with this kind of technology. And I think that's super powerful. So I'll leave it with this. I'm going to ask you, how will you use AI to supercharge your life? how will you use it to learn better or be a better person? And finally, I want to thank you all for coming out to DevOps Days Dallas. This has been my first talk, and I really appreciate you all listening. Thank you.